Welcome to President Moats and our distinguished panel. Thank you for the introduction and this amazing opportunity. To my family, thank you for joining us in this momentous occasion. And to my fellow graduates, are you excited? My story begins with a typical visit to my primary care physician nearly 12 years ago. You see, I was being diagnosed with high blood pressure. As he was handing me a prescription for Norvasc, it's a calcium channel blocker that relaxes my arterial smooth muscles and therefore it lowers my blood pressure. So I asked the leading question. I said, Doc, how long do I have to take these medications? And I really wasn't prepared for his response. He said, Mr. Hawkins, for the rest of your life. I really wasn't ready to hear that, and I didn't want to hear that. So I left there thinking I have to take better care of myself. But how? Where do I start? So my journey in health and wellness began. Consider this. According to cardiologist Dr. Martha Grogan from the Mayo Clinic, and I quote, a whopping 80% of all heart disease is preventable, unquote. Now, I added the whopping part. Things like smoking, being overweight, not exercising enough, and not getting enough sleep, all are contributing factors. I don't smoke, but my taste buds work very well, and I knew I could exercise more. For the next 8 years, my mission was to prove my physician wrong. Now, I'm not in any way advocating self-diagnosing. To the contrary, I found a doctor that embraced CAM practices, complementary alternative medicines. After closing Juice to Live, this was my beloved juice bar that I birthed from a vision. I decided no more improvising. I needed to get serious and become formally educated in this field that excited me so. Kaplan was the perfect fit. Kaplan offers an undergraduate degree in both health and wellness and in nutritional science. Going for my Bachelor of Science in health and wellness was a great decision. The thing that I enjoyed most about Kaplan was the diversity in their instructors. They were scattered all over the country, doing exciting things as you can imagine. One instructor actually lived in Germany. Many of them worked in the very field that they taught. This offered a wealth of experience. They were entrepreneurs, business leaders. One was a geneticist who was developing a vaccine for the mutated BRCA gene that causes breast cancer. My Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness means creditability, and it offers a certain gravitas with both health professionals and potential clients. Humans and plant life have coexisted for millenniums. However, modern medicine as we know it today is relatively a new invention. In HW 499, my study in selection of herbal supplements was revolutionary. Now, I'm not a betting man, but I'll be willing to wager that only my wife and my two sisters here have used horseradish tea and radish juice to treat the common cold. Allow me to share with you yet another class that was all-inspiring, HW 410. It was a stress management course. There's an intriguing phenomenon referred to as homeostasis. It explains our ability to cope, to seek a balance of internal pressure. I like to call it peace. In fact, the Eastern definition of stress is without internal peace. However, it's a catch-22. We humans have an uncanny ability to find this peace, this internal balance of pressure. Then we get comfortable then we like being comfortable, then guess what? There's a propensity for our dreams to die. They die right inside of us. If there's anyone in this auditorium whose desire is to continue or further your education, then do it. Chase after the thing that excites you, and don't let your dreams die. As I close, there are a couple of strategies that has helped me to stretch out of my comfort zone. The antidote to procrastination is to set dates and times to get things done. Yesterday's load is too heavy to add to today. Mistakes are teachers. Don't be afraid to fail. They show us what we need to learn. And if you're waiting for the right time, guess what? It will never be the right time. Thank you for this great opportunity. And by the way, through the years, my blood pressure has normalized and I'm not taking medication.